This is using the smartphone for online training or remote technology, as the board calls it. Who does this pertain to? This is for instructors who have been approved for remote technology by the State of Hawaii Board of Private Detectives and Guards. So email me to get the template request to the board for approval to do online training. The training videos URL will be sent to those who hold a license to use the Solutions for Security LLC curricula. Licensees must be current with the royalty payments clause of the contract. See Section 4, fees of the contract for the particular information. If you are not a licensee for the curricula, disregard this training video. Androids and Apple iOS are the current devices used by a majority of customers seeking the 8-hour initial security guard training under Act 208, Session Laws of Hawaii, 2010, in the state of Hawaii. It is also a device used by security guards seeking to renew their guard cards for the 4-hour continuing education training. Your smartphone enables you to deliver the training at any time, anywhere, without the need of your desktop or laptop. It has been beta tested for customers in Hawaii from distances as far away as Las Vegas and California. It is the younger generation that is the majority of smartphone users, and many customers do not use or even have a desktop computer for this training. This course has been approved by the State of Hawaii Board of Private Detectives and Guards. It is the same PowerPoint presentation that was approved by the Board of Private Detectives and Guards, State of Hawaii. Videos have been added as additional examples to highlight key points. I must note that there are many companies and individuals in the state of Hawaii approved by the board to conduct remote technology. This training is designed for licensees of the Solutions for Security LLC only. Now, the training videos that I send you a list. This is a list of training videos from Zoom and YouTube. Now, the YouTube are private videos, a private file. However, once it goes to the customer, it becomes a public domain for that customer. So the list of training URL sent to your email are online training introduction type videos, like lesson 1, legal limitations, lesson 2, laws on arrest, lesson 3, arrest how made, lesson 4, search and seizure, lesson 5, use of force. So you want to create a folder in your email file. Okay, here we go. This is my smartphone. I have an Apple. This is my mailbox. You see that 808 security? That's a folder in my Yahoo mailbox. Okay, I'm going to get an order from my website, and the website already says online training for the 8-hour initial security guard course. So I'm going to get paid by PayPal, and I got an email here for the customer. So what happens is that 8-hour training URLs that I sent to you, yeah, I'm going to send that. That is a welcome address. So I'm going to send that welcome address to that email. So you see at the bottom there, there. Okay, we're back on that URLs, 8-hour training. As you can see over here, online video lesson 1, legal limitations. I'm going to share that file with the email. I'll put the email address there. Subject lesson 1. Press send, and the customer gets lesson 1. Here's lesson 1 sent to myself. So we're going to open it up. So this is what the customer gets on their smartphone. So this is the PowerPoint presentation that they're reading. And it's on YouTube, so it's not on your system. You're using all the megabytes, gigabytes from YouTube. The downside is that YouTube's going to plug in advertisements so the customer can skip the ads. So all your instructors are familiar with this PowerPoint presentation. Okay, let's look at the exam. After each lesson is sent to the customer, I send them the exam. Now the exams are geared to the lesson plan, to the lesson block, lesson 1. So the exams for lesson 1. On the list of the 8-hour training URLs that I sent to you is a software that I use. But in the request to the state, I said that we're going to use the Zoom chat feature as well as an oral exam. You're not stuck to that. It's not carved in granite because others use email. Google, University of Hawaii uses Google. So there are many ways to do the exam. The Zoom is free. The one I use, the software that I use that I sent to you on that list is about $20 a month. But what I find is that it's easy to create, very user friendly. So here's this is lesson number 1. Only 3 questions here. If you're familiar, the instructors, you're familiar with the PowerPoint presentation, so you know the exam. Only 3. Now, the introductions tells them when you go to court, you're going to go to court and they're going to ask you, did you take an exam? Was it a closed book exam? And did you cheat? So what is your answer going to be? It kind of like put some pressure on them. Now, these exams for this smartphone product that I use, the exams are timed. They don't know what the time is, but there's a lot of time. like 30 minutes for a 5-minute exam. So they don't have to worry, but they don't know what the time is. And the purpose there is to prevent them from copying the exam. Once it opens their time, once it shuts down, once they submit it, it's closed, it's gone. They can't keep it like an email. Okay. So you're familiar with this. Now, push publish on the top. You add their email address. Down on the bottom here, it says add email. And there's a automatic message that goes to them on the bottom. See that message? That goes to them automatically. David Elfline is inviting you to take an online quiz. This is for lesson 1. This is for lesson 1, okay? To complete the quiz, simply click the following URL or copy it to your internet browser. Now, the beauty of this particular software is that it will grade it for you and send the grade to the customer, and it will tell you, it will tell the customer if they pass or fail. But it will keep a record so you can be audited in case you are audited by the state. So it keeps a record of all the customers and what their score, what they scored on each particular exam. Okay, so very easy. Take a look at, you can take a look at it, or you can continue to use Google or Zoom or email, whatever you prefer.